Pastoral planning in the Archdiocese of Hartford has led to the merging of several parishes in order to face the reality of fewer priests and fewer churchgoers. Now, although the process can be challenging, one local pastor is focusing on hope for the future as he works to unite the faithful of his parish.
Fill the hearts of your faithful and kindle in them the fire of your love. It's been a year-long process, and at the end of 2020, the Archbishop asked us, as along with a lot of other parishes and places, to do more consolidating, more merging, and see how we could come together in Hamden, where there were 3 parishes, to come together as one parish family.
Monsignor Joe DeShaka was up for the challenge and began working with a team of parishioners to unite the newly merged parish.
We have to communicate the real reasons why we're doing this, that we're not alone in doing it. And it's not just something about getting smaller. It's something about making sure the faith that we're living is truly representative of God's love for us, and that we're inviting other people into that.
In order to do that, parish leaders embarked on a planning process at the start of the year, inviting 3 people from each of the 3 churches to join in selecting a parish name.
As our conversations continued over these meetings, at some point it was said to us, a name must be chosen for the new parish. And there were some guidelines from the Archdiocese, which names could not be used, which names would be encouraged, especially, more contemporary saints that would speak to our own contemporary time. And a name is significant. Sometimes, if a name is given to you, you might not like it, or you might not feel close to it. But if you have some input into that name, how significant and important to grow into the name, or maybe even let that name grow into you in a powerful way. And I think truly bring people together.
At the most recent meeting, the group prayed on the list of names, seeking some divine intervention in narrowing the list.
So the Archdiocese had some input. Parishioners had a lot of input, and we asked the Holy Spirit to guide us.
And thanks to some heavenly help, what started as a list of 54 potential names has been concentrated to a smaller selection.
We did come up with a slate of 3 names that we're going to be presenting to the Archbishop.
After months and months of careful consideration, Archbishop Blair was tasked with making the final decision.
They spent time doing this, and they worked at it. And it was a little bit arduous at times, and it was a little slow at times, but we worked it through. I think truly with the guidance of the Holy Spirit. I think there are a number of people upstairs praying for the Spirit to continue to guide us.
The whole purpose of the name selection process was to bring unity among the faithful in Hamden, to restore hope in the future despite the changes that may be occurring within parish life.
And that we want to make sure that the gift of faith is extended to everyone, extended to everyone. It's not just for a few, but we might have to fall back, to a few places in order to make that faith more and more alive, more and more alive. And I think we can do it. And the number of people together can bring us there.